Hi, it's Karen from Karen Bitter Therapies. So how do we develop phobias? Well, we weren't born with them, so we must have learnt them. And we probably learnt them in the first 7 years of our life, because that's when we are what they call at the super learning stage, when we are learning everything about our environment and learning a lot of skills like walking and talking, etc, etc. It's when our brains are at their most active as far as learning. Now, the phobia will have developed because of two capacities within our brain. We have a conscious part of our brain and a subconscious part of our brain. Now, the subconscious part of our brain has two primary functions. It's to keep us safe and to keep us happy. So if it perceives that there's anything that's going to stop us being happy or stop us being safe, it will create a situation which is known as fight or flight, which you've probably heard of, where we go into an emergency situation and go, right, okay, we need to do something about this. Now, all this happens in the subconscious part of our brain. It doesn't happen consciously. So if we use an example of, say, a spider, which a number of people are frightened of, but actually consciously we know that there is nothing actually to be worried about. It's this tiny little spider, and what's it going to do to us, really? You know, it's just this tiny little thing that's just like running around, and which might have frightened some of you already by just saying that. But anyway, but consciously, a lot of people go, but I know there's nothing to be frightened of. But when I see a spider, I absolutely go into a massive panic. And that's because your subconscious has perceived at some age, which was probably, as I said, below 7, that spiders are something to be frightened of. Now, that could have been something that we experienced ourselves, or it could be just a situation. A lot of spider phobias come from parents or peers. So if we have seen a situation where somebody goes absolutely mad when they see a spider, we will have learned that a spider is something to be frightened of. And as our brain, our subconscious part of our brain has to keep us safe and happy, if it perceives it's something that's going to be unsafe, it will prevent us from going near the spider. So it creates this fight or flight response, which gets us into panic mode. So that is how we develop a phobia. And that's why they're so difficult to break, even when you consciously know that it's nothing to be frightened of. And actually your brain is helping you, it's being good, it's doing exactly what it should do, but actually it's just running from an old program or someone else's program that isn't actually needed anymore. I hope that makes sense. Until the next time, bye.